It's the Whiskey Wizard.
Hello and welcome to the Whiskey Wizard, where we say that whiskey making takes scientific knowledge, an artisan's skill and dedication, and a bit of the wizard's alchemy of light, air, earth, and that's right, fire. Hey, many of you may already be familiar with an American whiskey product out there known as Jefferson's Ocean. Tonight I want to talk about this as I think it's quite an interesting and very unique offering that's out there, especially amongst the growing realm of American whiskeys. Jefferson's was founded in 1997 by Trey Zoller and his father Chet, who is a well-known bourbon historian. They wanted to continue with a family whiskey tradition that goes way back. Their grandmother, back some 8 generations, was arrested in 1799 for the production and sales of spirituous liquors. Their company, McLean & Kine, was purchased by Castle Brands around 2005. As far as the name, they say they picked it because they had no marketing budget and they simply wanted something positively associated with quality, history, and tradition. While they are known for pushing the boundaries, they point out that they do love and respect the traditions, even though they want to stay open to discovering new possibilities in the making of fine whiskeys. One of the notable experiments was Jefferson's Wood Experiment collection after Trey spent some time in a wine cooperage in Missouri. Trey discovered wine cooperages are different because they have different treating processes compared to whiskey, where they focus more on toasting, slow cooking, and searing of the barrel wood to bring about different flavors. Trey experimented by putting 4-year-old bourbon that had been aged in new charred white oak barrels and finished it in 13 different environments and vessels. There were so many combinations to experiment with, such as new bourbon barrels, new wine barrel heads on a new bourbon barrel, insertion of oak staves that had been seared, or oak cubes that have been slow cooked, and on and on. Over a period exceeding 30 months, they recorded the detailed character of each trial through time and analyzed the different outcomes for the final whiskeys. Eventually, they decided to bottle them up in 5 200-milliliter experiments so whiskey fans could try 5 different experiments to see for themselves how these variations make a vast difference in the finished whiskey. Okay, they do have an impressive range of offerings, which I'll summarize a bit later, but we're here to talk about their featured Ocean product. At first, Jefferson's Ocean was, of course, initially done as an experiment before being made the standard offering it is today. In 2012, Jefferson's Bourbon founder and master blender, Trey Zoller, partnered with O-Search founder Chris Fisher. O-Search is globally recognized as a non-profit research operation dedicated to the study and tracking of large apex marine species such as great white sharks and tiger sharks. Trey had an idea to test, as he surmised that the constant movement of the liquid in the barrels would age the whiskey faster, because more of the liquid would be in contact with the wood more often. So Trey strapped 5 barrels of Jefferson's bourbon to O-Search's 126-foot cat-powered vessel that serves as their mothership and at-sea laboratory. The barrel stayed on board for more than 3 years, crossing through the Panama Canal 6 times. According to their website, "I had no idea what it would be like," Zoller said, "when we tapped into the barrels. It was completely exceeding my expectations. The liquid was black, almost syrupy, the sugars had caramelized, and it was fantastic." Currently, the MV O-Search vessel continues to carry barrels of Jefferson's bourbon as it embarks on its seasonal expeditions to gather data on the ecology and behavior of sharks in the North Atlantic and other ocean environments. O-Search has partnered with 157 researchers from 83 regional and international institutions. Over 50 research papers related to O-Search generated data are completed or are in process. Data gathered on a 2014 expedition to the Galapagos enabled the Galapagos National Park Directorate to ban longline fishing within the Galapagos Marine Reserve. More information about O-Search can be found on their website as well as on the Jefferson's website. Each bottle of Jefferson's Ocean comes with documentation as to what specific voyage its contents embarked upon. There are currently 23 separate voyages that have been released commercially. Each bottle comes with a description of the bottle's voyage, such as ship's log regarding the sea routes taken, ports of call, and weather conditions experienced along the way. If you go to the website, you will also find a plethora of information on the various voyages associated with each offering in the series. So truly, each voyage number offers a unique, one-of-a-kind aged spirit from the perspective of its time on the high seas. Some ocean-finished whiskeys are cask strength, while others are true small batch and with varying grain bills. To me, this is a wonderful idea and a beautiful concept as far as providing something truly unique and diverse for the experience and enjoyment of whiskey appreciators. In closing, I want to point out that Jefferson's has plenty of other unique offerings, including Reserve Twin Oak, Chef's Collaboration, Cognac Finished Straight Rye, Reserve Single Barrel, it's Reserve Pritchard Hill Cabernet Cask Finished, and last but not least, it's Old Rum Cask Finish. And they even make an aged, ready-to-use Manhattan cocktail. I don't know about you all, but I think I've got some more voyages of whiskey exploration of my own to do. This is Douglas Dunbar, the Whiskey Wizard, for the Whiskey Roundtable. Cheers, Slàinte. And now...
Cheers and Slàinte, you barnacled swabbies. And now back with the lot of you to the live show.